insecurities, hesitation, and doubt in myself. FOMO, fear of missing out. I mean, you just have to fill up your, I don't know how to say it, your gratitude jar a little bit and go into the markets and just see how many flipping opportunities there are available to you on a daily basis and just remind yourself there's nothing to fear in terms of you not taking a trade or being part of an opportunity because there is hundreds, if not thousands more to come. And just keep going, right? Look, EU buy an opportunity, fantastic. Look, sell an opportunity, fantastic. We'll do it in a minute on the entry training. Sell opportunity, buy opportunity, buy opportunity. Instead of focusing on all the losses and the trades you've missed, focus all your attention and energy to all the trades you could have taken, and then just say, look, I may have not been a part of them now, but I know I can be a part of them in the future. And that FOMO will slowly dwindle away. Yeah, don't get it twisted. When I miss a trade, I'm just like, oh shit. But it's not about eradicating that feeling because that's just a natural feeling that every one of us are going to have. I think even what Sevacor is saying, even having insecurities and hesitations and doubt in your abilities is always going to be something we battle with as traders. When there's money on the line, and that money is tied to your freedom, whether it be financially, whether it be time wise, freedom of time, whether it be to support your family, to take the next step in your journey, to leave your job, that's always going to be there. It's just about how you manage those feelings when you enter the markets. Do you allow them to influence you negatively and then you end up doing dumb shit and self-sabotaging? Or do you use them to continue to strengthen, your mindset, and in turn managing your emotions so that you can then make decisive decisions to continue on this path that you're on. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's a good sign that you're on the right path and definitely going in the right trajectory. But you definitely have to um, be aware of them, which you are here. And then you've got to just take massive action to manage them accordingly. I don't think anybody, let's just say, is a Fortune 500 company, goes to sleep every single night and says, I hope I don't wake up tomorrow and lose, 30 billion overnight, because humans in the world who are broke, broker than me, or not broker than me, just let's just call it what it is, broke as hell, who's put $500 into my stock, decided they didn't like what I said in a tweet and decided to pull their money out, because that's literally what it is, right? You got to continue to put faith in what it is that you're doing, and just understand there's going to be those ups and downs. And the only person that is going to be able to manage that is yourself. And as Sefakor said, even though she has these feelings and emotions, eventually it just works out for her. It goes in her direction, right? This is where you got to keep your sights on. So when you're FOMO in, that's you're coming from a perspective of lack, right? Where you don't think there's enough abundant opportunities in the market for you to take advantage of. That's where you got to switch your energy to, what's the other word to lack? I can't remember. Lack and abundance. That'll do, right? By going and spending time on, if I took this, what would be if I took this, what would be the results? If I took this, what would be the results? If I took this, what would be the results? If I took this, what would be the results? If I took this, would there be results? Do the maths.